guys, it's Andy here from D6 Evolution, and today we're going to be talking about how you can pin a strong assault unit, such as these Khorne Berserkers here, in combat with pretty weak assault units. So, we've got this long line of Khorne Berserkers here, and they're facing off against a Dark Angel's gun line. Now, these Dark Angels have failed to do anything to these Khorne Berserkers. Now, next turn they're going to get charged, and that's going to lead to a lot of sad Dark Angels because Khorne Berserkers are awesome in combat. So what I've elected to do is charge the Khorne Berserkers in my turn, and I'm going to take advantage of the fact that they're all spread out like this. Now, obviously this is a situational tactic, but guys, what you'll find is that this is pretty common. A lot of people will spread out their assault units so that they maximize their threat potential. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to charge in this rhino here. So just for we'll roll the dice just for fun. So it can charge in 8 inches, and it's going to come right on the edge here, an inch away. Now it's important, guys, that you don't charge in something tough which won't die, and the second thing is you charge in something which won't kill too many units, because what you don't want is your opponent removing models here and taking himself back out of the combat. So the rhinos in here is not going to do anything to these Khorne Berserkers. Now when the Khorne Berserkers come to pile in, I positioned a plane over here. Now it's not actually in combat, but to these models here, it's the closest unit. So when they pile in, they must pile in towards this unit. And the rest of them, they could pile in towards this unit, except for the fact that they're actually at maximum coherency already. And if these guys were to move this way and these guys to move this way, they would break their coherency. And in the rules, you can't move anywhere if you can't keep in coherency. So actually, the only guy you can attack is this one guy here, who's just a regular guy. So he would get 2 attacks with his chain axe, which is strength 6, and he'd get 1 hit, but he'd get stealth from the false emperor, so he'd get 1 hit with that, which would be a wound. And with his chain axe, with his chain sword even, he'd get 1 hit, and he wouldn't get anything. And I'd get my saving throw with the from the rhino, which is a 3-up. Oh, so he takes a wound. So essentially what I've done is my rhino has taken 1 wound in that combat here, and it has pinned this ginormous unit of Khorne Berserkers in combat. Now obviously the Khorne Berserkers could attack again, but clearly it's not going to kill a rhino. So the next turn, these Khorne Berserkers, either they continue to be unable to pile in and just have to keep fighting this rhino with this one guy here, or they fall back and they're unable to charge again. So there you have it. What you've done here is you've pinned this entire unit in combat with correct model placement. But obviously, you know, if the rhino charged headlong into these guys, they'd pile in and they'd kill it easily, and then they'd pile in and attack these guys as well. So you've got to be clever about how you do it. Obviously. Units with fly, you can't pin them in combat, but you can stop them from charging in your own turn. So that's a really good tactic against custodies. Charging a rhino or something like that against one end of the unit, charging something at the other end of the unit, and what you tend to find is that the custodies, because they're not re-rolling to wound, they're wounding a rhino on 5s, they're not going to kill it. Maybe they'll half kill it if there's only one of them attacking. So really use that. If you ever see your opponent spread out like this, really use that against them. Okay, well guys, that's it for this tactics video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to explain any other tactics in particular, and take care.